My son will be on the background of this video. He's woke. My other baby, he is asleep, so I have time to record this video. If you know, you know, okay? You gotta take advantage once they're asleep. Hello everyone, my name is Jackie, and today I want to talk about my top 3 favorite pregnancy apps. I am currently pregnant with baby number 3, so I think I have a good understanding of what I'm talking about, okay? This is no sponsorship at all. I have used all 3 of these apps, all 3 of my pregnancies. I have tried some other apps, but I didn't like them as much as I do with these 3, and yes, I have 3 because all 3 of them either have some similarities, but majority of them are different. All 3 of these apps are for free. There are some in-app purchases that you can make if you would like. I highly recommend these 3 apps to first-time moms because honestly, trust and believe me when I tell you, my first pregnancy, I was super excited. I wanted to know everything, every little thing, every good thing, every bad thing, everything. It felt like as if I was checking the apps every single day. I will only be talking about my favorite things about all 3 of these apps, but number 1, it's going to be Ovia Pregnancy app. When you first open the app, it literally shows what trimester you're in, how many weeks you are, because pregnancies go by weeks, not months. The size of babies, you could switch it from like pastries to animals to games. It shows babies' current hands or feet, and it's little tiny. If you click on it, they're so itty bitty and tiny, but it's so cute. Once you click on that little baby, it has info on you and baby. It's pretty nice to know how baby is doing, what part of baby is growing, and then as far as info on you, it shows a bunch of symptoms you may be going through, what's normal, what's not normal. It also has a little tab where it shows you reminders, whether if you took your prenatals or if you need a mental health check or anything like that. I think that is very, very important because honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I have gone like a day where I just didn't take my prenatal at all. I would go on the app and it would be like, oh, did you take your prenatal? And I'm like, thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna do that today, right now. In the community little tab, it shows like a bunch of moms asking a bunch of questions and a bunch of other moms answering the questions. So if you have any type of questions that you only want to ask moms and moms only, this is the perfect app to go to because it's free. I think it's very helpful because regardless, it does show a bunch of questions that might be related to you. So there's a little bar that says more, and in there it has in the womb. Once you click on in the womb, it shows you how small baby is, not the accurate size, like a full 3D type of effect. And it has like a little small, basically kind of like a summarized version of the info in the beginning of the little app. It has a contraction timer and a timer for when your baby kicks because it is very, very important to know how often your baby kicks. If your baby does not kick for more than an hour, I think you have to call your OBGYN. It also has a hospital bag checklist. I do, however, want to emphasize that you should call ahead of time at your whatever hospital you're going to deliver at, or birthing center or whatever, to know what they provide. I gave birth 2 different hospitals. Both of them provided very much different things. One provided more than the other one. Honestly, I think it's way better to know ahead of time and know what you actually should bring and what you should not bring. It also has a little section where it has baby names, and honestly, if you're indecisive what type of names you want to give your baby, go check this app out. It has baby names from A to Z for both genders, and I think that's amazing. It has a big list of food lists that you can and cannot eat. Like I said, all these apps I checked the most with my firstborn. With my second, I kind of knew a little bit more, so trust me, there's a bunch of stuff that I didn't know I couldn't eat. You can't have tuna, like you can't have certain tunas that have a lot of mercury in it. Never knew that. Symptom lookup. It's a bunch of symptoms you can read off of, see which one is normal, which one is not normal, because there is a bunch of stuff that can happen during pregnancy. And there are some good symptoms, there are some bad symptoms, and it gives you a bunch of info on that symptom itself. Off to my next app, what to expect app. I never knew that after you deliver your baby, what to expect. Shows you what baby is going through, even if they're a toddler. As soon as you open the app, it shows you how many weeks you are. You're able to see a bunch of different categories on how big your baby is, which is really cool. Like Disney movies or nostalgia from the 80s or 90s or 2000s type of stuff, sports, snacks, and also has a little category for twins, which is really amazing. You click on the little baby, it's a big summary on how baby is, how many months you are, what has been forming, and all types of things that baby's going through. And it also shows a little video right here at the top if you don't have time to read it. Whatever the case may be, it shows a picture of baby. That's amazing. Here it just shows you how many weeks you are. This is how big I was at 22 weeks. This is how big I was at 24 weeks. And it just shows you a bunch of different symptoms you may be going through, what's going to change, and all that stuff. And it says that I'm going to be going through all of this stuff. Click on this little third bubble right here. It shows you baby science. To sum it up, is what baby is going through. Like it says baby's growing, baby is starting to hear, and baby is starting to grow hair, which is amazing. It shows you how big baby could be, which is 11 inches long and a pound. It tells you how many weeks you got to go. I have 16 weeks to go, which is crazy. It shows you a daily tip every single day up until your next week. It gives you tips. When I first turned 24 weeks, it tells you to get ready for glucose, which I actually do have a glucose coming up. I am going to see if I'm determined to record it. We'll see how I feel that day. Like I said, it gives you tips every single day, which is amazing. It has just a bunch of articles, and this one, you scroll down, it has a bunch of common symptoms that mom go through around this week. And this week I'm supposed to supposedly be constipated, some aching pains and my lower abdomen, leg cramps, swollen feet and ankles, migraines, and blurred vision. You can click on each one to read more about that symptom and what's, what to expect type of stuff. Literally what to expect. And what I like about every single pregnancy app is it shows you a bunch of advertisements only about pregnancy or about baby. And you scroll a little bit more down, it shows you a bunch of upcoming tests and screenings. Around this time, my OBGYN might prescribe me to get my glucose screening, which is literally 24 to 28 weeks. 24 to 40 weeks is a non-stress test, which I don't gotta worry about that right now. Press on the tools, it's a bunch of different stuff. Baby tracker, Chinese gender chart, like that's amazing. It's pretty cool. Due date calculator, all that stuff. It gives you an option to do registries. Some of the registries off the bat, it says Amazon, Target, Babylist, Pottery Barn, Joy, Early Bird, Crate & Kids, Walmart. I personally have done the Walmart, Target, and the Amazon one. But yes, you click on each one, it takes you to that app, and you're able to create a registry, and bada bing, bada boom. And what I'm trying to say is, when you create baby registries with them, they give you like a little goodie bag with a bunch of free samples and stuff. A bunch of them come with like Dr. Brown's bottles. But yes, you click on community. It also has a little community itself. I've never done this one before, but if you want to go check that out, you can. And it has a little search, just like search anything up. Let's search nausea. I don't know. And it just, pops up a bunch of articles on that topic, which is amazing. My last favorite pregnancy app is Pregnancy Plus. So once you open it, it gives you off the bat a 3D model of baby. For me, it's day 171. It says I'm 24 weeks and 3 days pregnant. I'm in my second trimester. It shows my due date. I have 15 weeks and 4 days to go. You press open, click on baby. You can select your baby, customize your baby. I'm gonna just put this one. So you open it, and that's how baby looks. So it says baby weighs around 1.5 pounds and is like about 12 inches long. You get to move baby around, zoom in, zoom out. Click on this little middle button where it's an eye on it. It's always going to show you like 3 little details about baby. This is my baby's spine. My baby's spine has 1,000 ligaments, 150 joints, and 33 vertebrae. They're showing me baby's blood vessels, what's going on with the hair and skin. It also gives you weekly updates. Let's open that really quick. Every single one shows you a bunch of info on babies. Some are the same, some may say different things. Like this is a little small summary about how my baby's doing, how I'm doing, what my body is going through. It gives you a little tips for you right here. Also gives you partners info, just be like screenshots and it also gives you info on if you're having twins. This is my timeline going on. I will be having my gestational diabetes test soon. Around this time I have to monitor my baby's movements and prepare my birth plan. I try to do a birth plan with my firstborn. Never finished it, never really care for it. It says baby is the size of a jackfruit. Keep going down, it just shows a bunch of different articles. This is my 6-month bump right now. I'm currently 6 months. This was me at 5 months and this was 6 months. It's not my body, just saying. It gives you a bunch of different updates every single day as well. Click on discover, a bunch of different articles on nutrition, baby, all that type of stuff as well. Click on tools, shows you the 3D model that you first see when you open the app. When you click on baby registry, it literally only shows you baby list. It shows you how big baby is, also gives you options on names. But the only cool thing and different thing from this to the Ovia pregnancy app is you could choose whether you want American names, Brazilian names, French names, let's say French names, all these different types of names. I like to check on scans. Say you're going to an ultrasound right now, this is how big you would see baby, which is pretty funny. It gives you both 2D and 3D scan options. Really cute. You can log in your weight every single day. You can write down your appointments, all that type of stuff. And this is what I don't do. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I don't do none of that paying extra for premium subscription type of thing in the apps. I don't do that, but you can if you want to. The kick counter, the contractions, and the hospital bag itself are all on the Ovia app for free. Like you don't even need to purchase this or anything. Literally you have to unlock it or pay for it. You don't gotta do all that. Just go to the Ovia app or go on TikTok and search up hospital bag ideas. Actually no, don't. Call your hospital. Like don't do the same mistake I did with my firstborn. Like I overpacked to the max. With that being said, that concludes all 3 of my favorite pregnancy apps. Each one has something different to it. If you like any of these apps and tried them out, or if you have tried them out before, let me know in the comments down below. It gives me an idea that I kind of did good on this video. If you have any questions for me as a 3rd-time mommy, please let me know in the comments down below as well. I am open to talk to any new mommy on here. I know I sound like a broken record, but it is my last pregnancy, so I want to take advantage of this pregnancy and all the videos I've wanted to do with both my sons and never done. I can do them now and just say I did them finally. But yes, if you have any video ideas you would want me to do, leave them in the comments down below as well. Give a like and subscribe so I know that you enjoyed my content, and I will see you next week.